It's your boy Breakdowns with Jay, man, and we got breaking news out of the sports media landscape. And longtime anchor of ESPN and Fox Sports, Skip Bayless, is parting ways with Fox. And this is not too long after the departure of Shannon Sharpe, which was rumored Skip Bayless had influence on pushing Shannon Sharpe out because he made Stephen A. Smith to who he became and Shannon Sharpe to the worldwide media. He thought he could do it again, and it failed miserably. And this is what he gets for disrespecting Shannon Sharpe and how he treated that situation like he was the big, bad, you know what. And this is what he gets. The show was doing awful. As much as I love the Paul Pierce edition, there was nothing that could save the show. Skip Bayless had stains all over his resume of how he acted and how he was. And when you lose somebody that had your back like Shannon Sharpe, it will turn people against you even more than it was before. And that's what ultimately happened. You don't bite the hand that feeds you. And I know it sounds cliche to say that because it's like when you say Shannon has to say that to Skip. No. Shannon became the anchor of that show years ago. And we didn't acknowledge it. And some of us did. But because Skip was the guy who made everybody, that's how we had to go about it and just acknowledge it. But this is not a shocker. Skip Bayless lived off three things: Tom Brady, the Dallas Cowboys, and LeBron James. Tom Brady's not in the league anymore. LeBron James is going to retire here in a couple of years, and the Cowboys are heading for an implosion. And Jerry Jones doesn't have too much longer on planet Earth. All of the stuff he made a living off of is coming to an end. And I think this is the perfect cutoff. I think he needs to ride off into the sunset. If he does a podcast, that'll be cool. But I don't think Skip Bayless going to another network or even a network showing interest in him is going to work out for him. And look how Shannon Sharpe's career turned out. Shannon Sharpe got the biggest interview of 2024 in Cat Williams. Club's Shay Shay is a hit. Unc and Ocho is a hit. Everything he is touching right now is a hit. ESPN First Take is a hit, to the point where they're discussing even keeping Stephen A. Smith because of how good Shannon Sharpe has been and how he's been keeping the views alive. And there's been rumors of that's actually the plan, is having Shannon take over as the anchor on ESPN First Take. And let's be honest and step back a little bit. Skip Bayless deserves credit. People credit him for the originator of the building of sports debating. He was the one that brought it to the national media. Skip Bayless gets credit. Cold Pizza, ESPN First Take, saved Stephen A. Smith from getting fired. Yes, he deserves all of that. Giving Shannon Sharpe a chance. He failed at CBS. Like, come on now. There is acknowledgments you got to give to Skip Bayless. But let's not act like Skip Bayless made everybody and can act a certain way to everybody. You can get somebody onto a stage and give them the opportunity, but that doesn't mean you made them. And that's the ultimate problem that this came ahead to. Skip thought he could do whatever to you because he claimed he made you. And that's not how it works. Remember the altercations he had with Jenny Taft, a moderator that was on for some years? Did you see how he got with previous guests that would come on ESPN First Take and even on Undisputed? He felt he could do whatever and have no repercussions because he had the ESPN covenant and had the Fox covenant. And when I'm telling you, all of that and those connections work when you're getting money and revenue. But when that stops, they will stop supporting you. And that's ultimately what is happening here. I read a brief report of what is currently happening, but I'm telling you, It came to a point where Skip's talk wasn't backing up any revenue. He couldn't talk the talk anymore and walk the walk to get the money. So that's ultimately what it was, man. Let me know what you guys think about it, and what do you think's going on with Skip? What do you think he has next? Let me know in the comments. It's your boy Breakdowns with Jay. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'm out.